Hello, everybody. Hello. I have a few minutes to do your all signs for the month of November about what's coming in love. I also will be using the love oracle. I will be using the new deck I got called Heal the Argument. Um because the retrograde is coming up, and here it is. Heal the Argument. This is available on Etsy. I figured I'd use that deck too because I feel there's a lot of people. Retrograde, the planet Mercury goes backwards. Hey, Shiva's Blessings Tarot. And this is a little deck I got off Etsy to kind of get people in perspective and kind of slow down or mellow out some of these arguments that can happen because planet Mercury is going backwards and miscommunication can happen. So make sure you guys are subscribed to Shahiva's Blessings Tarot. Okay. All right. Hey, Shirley. All right. So let me get to Aries. All right. Also, subscribe to Mahiva's Healing Tarot. That's Kurta. Those are her two channels. Shahiva's Blessings Tarot and Mediva's Healing Tarot. Pretty good. All right. Thank you, Shirley. We're going to Aries. All right. Let me see what is coming in love for Aries. First, hey, marijuana. First, I'm going to use this. Let's see what energies could be coming in with the love oracle. Yes. Okay. Okay, Aries. I feel like, well, the cards are saying you could be meeting somebody that has a secret addiction. So be very careful. They're very magnetic, very handsome. They want to take you out on a date, but I think it's going to get old. The constant drinking, the constant partying. Some of you may break up with this person because you just don't want to be around the drug use, the alcohol use, whatever they're doing. So let me see. That's not all. It's just whatever area that resonates with. Okay, now we're going to use some Heal the Argument cards. These are really good. There's a lot of topics. They're on Etsy, $15.99. Good deal. All right, so thank you for the likes. All right, so what does Aries need to know about healing an argument that could happen during the Mercury retrograde? Okay. Our ego is what we know and who we believe ourselves to be. There's a significant effect on our relationship. So is your ego bigger than the relationship? Put that in perspective and put that in check, Aries. Are your unconscious beliefs an illusion? Are you realistic at this moment? A lot of people in relationships have they have a dream in their head what a relationship is, but are you realistic? It's two people sharing a life with the ups and downs. Ego death, complete loss of subject self-identity. What are you at this moment? What do you know from the past experiences? What are you at this moment? And what you know from past experiences? So if you had bad luck in relationships in the past, don't bring that up. You know, there's a time and a place to bring that up. Really, you should have already healed from that. Okay. Now is the time to heal past generational wounds. Learn to cope differently. Try new patterns that feel better. Listen and don't interrupt the person. Let them be heard without you over talking them. Okay? All right, let's get the tarot on it for Aries. All right. Okay, what's coming in love for Aries? What is coming in love for Aries in the month of November? What does Aries need to be aware of? Okay, Aries, for a lot of you, I got the Fool. I feel like you want to start something new. I think maybe some of you might have been in hermit mode too long. You want to get out, you want to reach out to somebody. I do feel with this, you took a step back, rethought your relationships, and you come up with, what you went through and what you will and will not take. Hey, Stacy. I feel for Aries, a lot of you have worked really hard to overcome past pain, and you had to take that hard look at yourself without blaming yourself and to heal and to be ready for the relationship. I feel there's a new relationship coming in for Aries. I don't feel an ex is returning for Aries. I also feel Aries, you're going to get mental clarity very soon. All right. Hey, Janet. Hey, Stacy. Okay. All right. All right, we're going to go to Taurus. All right, Taurus, let's get your love oracle and some communication advice. Yes, thank you, Janet. Okay. What is happening for Taurus in the month of November when it comes to their love life? What is going on for Taurus? Okay, for Aries, I feel there's surrender. Not for Aries, sorry, Taurus. Surrender. We're letting go. We're releasing. Okay. We're giving people patience that need it. Some of you Tauruses could be in a toxic relationship that you are possibly thinking about getting out. I feel that you feel more comfortable kind of hanging out with your friends. The grass is greener, jealousy, a better option. You're unhappy, you deserve better. This person you could be in a relationship with has hidden motives, they conceal, they disguise their lying. I feel for Taurus, you want the truth. You're going to get a confession, you're going to get clarity, you're going to get secrets revealed. And with this change card, regeneration, growth, cycles, I feel like for Taurus, if this person is not up to no good, I feel that you will break away from this person, Taurus. I feel that you're going to be headed towards your healing, Taurus. So, if any of you are in a relationship during the Mercury retrograde, let me get you some of Heal the Argument. All right, let's get you some cards on that. Okay, so for your advice, now's the time to heal past generational wounds. Learn to cope differently. Try some better patterns. Okay? Emphasize an emotional connection. Stop distancing yourself. So if you're hiding or trying to avoid situations, now is the time for you to face it. Breathe slowly and regulate your nervous system during essential during essential times of communication. You must give space together to evolve, to expand, and to forgive and communicate in healthy ways. Free yourself from the one-upping. There is no scoreboard in a relationship. Okay. Now let's see what's coming in love for Taurus. All right. Okay. All right. What's coming in love for Taurus in the month of November? What's coming in love for Taurus in the month of November, please? Ew, Taurus. You got the double banger. Okay, I feel for Taurus, we've got to listen to our intuition. Because through our intuition, mental clarity is coming. We're going to know what direction to take with the death card, what we want to change. I feel that there's a new person coming in that does not have any other options. Hey, Cherry Blossom. Or I feel Taurus, you're ready or open to meet folks. Hey, Lordy, here we go. Of course, the X has got something to say. So Taurus has to choose wisely. All right. Do you guys like the advice cards? I don't know. I just feel like for November, everybody needed a little help with the communication. Okay. Now, we're going to go to Gemini. All right. All right. What's happening in November for the month for Gemini in the month of November? Let's get some love energy there. What does Gemini need to know about the relationship in the month of November? All right. Okay, for Gemini. Now, I feel that you may have some regret, a mistake. You made a wrong choice. You may give somebody an apology in the month of November. I do feel like we were really working on some healings. We might be using crystal energy to heal us through. I do feel that the grass isn't always greener. You've kind of been jealous of people in relationships. You could be falling in love with somebody, deep affection, emotions. Your intuition is kicking in. You may decide you're going to work on learning tarot. You can't base all your decisions off tarot, but tarot it's really good to see another perspective. Some of you may be going through heartbreak, grief, because you didn't want to end this relationship, and now we have to do the healing. It's very important that Gemini that you start reading between the lines. There could be hidden meaning, something that's vague. Could also be maybe this isn't your time for relationship, divine timing. You could have had wrong timing. Wait for perfect timing. All right, let's get some communication advice for Gemini from Heal the Argument. Let's get some communication advice for Gemini with Heal the Argument. All right, communication advice. May you aim to control your ego under challenging situations, not let it run you rampant, and not let it rule your emotions and your mind. Your eyes speak sincerity. Maintain proper eye contact and listening ears. Hey, Jen. Hey, Cherry Blossom. What emotions are high? Can you soothe yourself? That's very important as you learn how to soothe yourself when you're going through something very emotional. Deep breathing. This is the person you care about deeply about, the person that knows you the most. Speak carefully with love and respect, I feel. If you are requiring your partner to fill your void, you will be disappointed. Feel and heal your own voids and show up for yourself. All right. So let's see what's coming in love for Gemini. All right. All right. For Gemini, what's coming in love for Gemini in the month of November? Okay, for Gemini, I feel that something quickly is coming to you. So it's very important that we know exactly what our options are. We know exactly what we want. Positive changes are coming. Your vibration is rising. You could be getting a gift from the universe. It could be money. It could be a new person. We have choice. We have the lovers. And it's something you need to move on, Gemini. All right. All right. We're going to go to Cancer, my most favorite people. All right. All right. We're going to go to Cancer. Let's get some love energy for Cancer. Okay. What is the love energy for Cancer in the month of November? Okay. Hey, Miss King. Okay, for Cancer, some of you guys might be feeling lonely and isolated and guarded. And some of you Cancers may get an option to go to a party. Maybe it'd be a good thing. If you're feeling lonely and isolated, maybe you need to connect with people. Some of you Cancers are at crossroads. You got choice, multiple options, turning point, indecisive. So you have options, crossroads. For some Cancers, you're trying to get away from a toxic relationship. Okay. Magnetic attraction, I feel Cancer, you might actually be meeting someone new. I think a lot of Cancers might be rolling the dice. You're willing to take a chance. You might be receiving a special text message, or you might be giving out a text message to get the ball rolling with somebody new. All right. Okay, now let's go to the Heal the Argument deck for some advice for the Mercury retrograde as far as communication. This is Heal Thy Argument. And let me know if you guys like this new deck, the Heal the Argument one. Because I got to give and I guess I got to give a review on it. Okay. Now is the time to heal past generational wounds. Learn to cope differently. Try a new pattern that makes you feel better. Sometimes being validated is all that is needed. You know, sometimes you just have to say, I hear you, or you're telling your partner, you know, that you're validating what they're saying. Get out of your head and reach deep into your heart and emotions right now. Okay? You told yourself to try harder with communication effectively. Now is the time. I'll give you one more. It's okay to lose an argument. Relax. Drill. Let love win. Instead of your ego wants you to win, but sometimes in life we have to know when to let the relationship win. This is when we have to do our compromising. I don't know. All right. Okay. So let's see what's coming in love for Cancer. Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, I didn't like that. People's names were not back to normal. Okay, so what's coming in love for Cancer in the month of November? What's coming in love for Cancer in the month of November? Okay, Cancer. I feel like this is a soulmate connection could be coming in. Okay, I do feel like you're analyzing at the beginning of November, Queen of Swords. You're really looking at the hard truth. Okay, and you're wanting to let go of the past. All right, I do feel like there's a crazy ass ex that is still reading your shit and trying to stalk you. But I feel that Cancer, I think a lot of you may be entering into a new relationship. You feel very confident. Okay, I've got the the Queen of Wands and the King of Wands. So this is going to be a very passionate relationship. You and this person may leave rough waters together. There is some people that are going to be jealous of you for the man, or there could be family drama. So be prepared for that. Okay. All right. All right. Let's go into Leo. Oh, you're welcome, Cherry Blossom. Do you like the heal the argument cards? I was just wondering. Because I guess, I get, okay, because I get a lot of people come on here fresh out of an argument. Now I got something for those people. All right, we're going to go to Leo. Okay. Okay, Leo, let's see what is your love energy. Thank you, Cherry Blossom. Okay. So what is the love energy for Leo? Love energy for Leo, please. Okay, for Leo, I feel finances could be a problem with some Leos. Okay, some Leos, you guys could be coming off of divorce or legal proceeding. I do feel that you could meet somebody, but it might be too soon from a divorce. Whoever this Leo is, there is a storm warning. To chill out, to go slow. I do feel that some Leos could be getting involved too quick with people, and that leads to a toxic relationship. You find out the toxic shit later. That's why we don't want to hurry in relationships. I do feel, Leo, you have a lot of friends that are very supportive of you. Uh, I think you have a magnetic attraction to this toxic Leo person. So be very careful about that. I do think at the end of the day, though, Leo, you're going to learn to let go, release, Give up what you need to give up and keep what you need to keep. All right, let's get Leo some communication advice for the retrograde from the Heal the Argument deck. Okay. Communication advice for Leo during the retrograde. Okay. All right. Listen and don't interrupt. Let them be heard without you talking over them. Oh, okay. Good for you, Stacy. This person you care about so deeply, the person that knows you the most, speak carefully with love. I speak sincerity. Maintain eye control, contact, and listening ears. Ego death. Complete loss of self-identity. What are you at this moment is what you know from past experiences. Okay, so I guess don't let your bad past love experiences flame up in this relationship. Maybe that's where maybe the Leo needed to work on more self-healing before they rushed into the next relationship after a divorce. I don't know. Are you telling your partner how they should feel? Then you need to check yourself. Is you don't have the right to tell another person how they should feel. That's just my belief. Okay. All right, let's see what's coming in love for Leo. All right. All right. Okay. What's coming in love for Leo? What is the love energies around Leo? Oh, wait a minute. Wrong deck. All right. All right. What's coming in love for Leo? What's coming in love for Leo this month? Okay, Leo, I feel that you start off the month with a major transformation, a major upheaval, but there's people being taken out of your life, especially toxic people, and sometimes that is God's protection. Okay, I feel that after that retrograde, you're going to learn a lot and you're going to be making better choices. I do feel for some Leos, I feel that it was a hard decision. I think some of you guys are walking away from folks. So you want to leave rough waters, going to calmer waters. I think for some Leos, you're willing to go through taking some time off to re-examine your self-beliefs and to work on loving yourself and healing from your relationship. Some Leos were willing to take that step back to wait on clarity from the universe. And I feel a lot of Leos, because they did all that hard work, their new relationship will be much more steady, much more stable. And that's what Leo is looking for. I think Leo may find it's going to be a new relationship, not an old one. Okay, you will have choice. Okay. All right. We're going to go to Virgo. All right, let's get the love energy for Virgo. Thank you, Cherry Blossom. Okay, so what is the love energy going to be affecting Virgo in the month of November? Okay, so for Virgo, I feel like some of you are in a relationship with a player and you know about it. And you're surrendering. You're ready to just let go of the situation because it's not really good for you. Some of you may be using tarot cards to see if there's something else you don't know about, expanding your awareness, your spiritual awareness. It's been a very heartbreaking situation. You've had to deal with fears. You've had to deal with some really a lot of shadow work. But I feel that's really important because we don't want to carry heartbreak and negativity into your family. Okay, so that's very, very important. And I think the unexpected, I think you will be meeting somebody, you will be receiving a text, somebody new. So I just feel for Leo, we're getting rid of that player. This player has kind of broke us down, but we're not bringing this negativity into our families. That's what I feel. Okay. Let's get some communication advice for the for Virgo during the Mercury retrograde from Heal the Argument. Okay. Okay, this is really juicy. Okay. Sometimes being validated is all that is needed. So if your partner is like really upset, try to listen to them without 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 reacting emotional. That will help. Can you stop and breathe? And you need to look at the bigger picture. Don't turn the situation into something that cannot be fixed. Think carefully about how you want to respond. Sometimes expectations lead to resentment. Are you being passive aggressive or are you trying to seek revenge? And neither one is good. So really think about what your motives are. Okay. Now let's do the tarot and see what's coming towards Virgo. All right. All right. What's coming in love for Virgo in the month of November? What's coming in love for Virgo in the month of November? What's coming in love for Virgo in the month of November? Wow. Okay, so for Virgo, I feel that you getting a new person. This person will make you very happy. This person, both of you will have patience for each other. This is a new relationship. Very important, Virgo, that you know exactly what you want so that you can get it. I feel that you've learned many lessons, and that's why a better relationship is coming in because you were willing to do the work. All right. All right, we're going to go to Libra. All right. Okay, for Libra, let's get what is the love energy for Libra? Thank you, Cherry Blossom. All right. What is the love energy for Libra, please? Love energy for Libra. I think Libra got the best read of the night. So, Libra, I think you were looking for change. Some of you may be hanging out with music is a big part in Libra's life. You could be hanging out with a musician, karaoke, whatever. I feel that you and this person are going to meet. You're going to go on a date. You're going to have, this is definitely new love. Libra, you're always looking for the truth. And I've got twin flame, soul contract, soulmate meeting. All right. So let's see what advice from Heal the Argument Libra needs for communication during the retrograde. All right. Okay. What advice does Libra need to heal from the retrograde? Communication advice. Okay. For Libra, are you trying? Where's that card go? Libra, are you trying to be controlling? You can only control yourself. Be accountable and work on yourself. Okay. Our ego is what we know and what we believe ourselves to be. This has a significant effect on our relationship. So we want to know if are we driving our relationship through our ego, or are we self-actualized and we have our ego in check? Okay. Are your unconscious beliefs an illusion? Are you being realistic at this moment? Are you being realistic that relationships take time, not to rush, and that you're not necessarily always walking down an aisle? Libra, can you stop and breathe and look at the bigger picture? Libra, can you create an environment of love and safety at this moment? If you can create an environment of love and safety, then somebody's going to want to stay. Or so safety, so they can also express their emotions and feelings to you safely without being judged. Okay, just saying. All right, let's see what's coming in for Libra. Okay, what's coming in love for Libra in the month of November? What's coming in love for Libra in the month of November? Ooh, Libra. Okay, I feel Libra, you completed a life cycle. You've learned some very valuable lessons that you can use in your future relationship. You are listening to your intuition. You are willing to put in the work. I do feel that after you leave hermit mode, after you learn your self-healing and you really look at your beliefs, you're an empress to somebody. Somebody views you as an empress. And we have a water sign here, or we definitely have a man that wants to give their heart to you, Libra. All right. I'm going to go to my intense Scorpios. All right. All right. All right. For the intense Scorpios. All right. Let's see where your love energy is and some advice about the Mercury retrograde and on with the tarot. What is the love energy for Scorpio? Okay, Scorpio. I feel that you've been waiting for the right person. And I do feel like you're going to be dating somebody new. and you do like this person's friends. You like that this person has a strong interest in music, but you can't fool a Scorpio. You feel this person also has you on third party, and you're not going to play that. I feel some of you Scorpios may choose to be single. Okay. All right. For Scorpio, what is the communication advice for the Mercury retrograde using Heal the Argument? Okay. So, are you trying to be controlling? You can only control yourself. Be accountable and work on yourself. Own your response to that trigger. Apologize and heal the damn thing. So own the response when you feel triggered. Apologize and heal the damn thing. Sometimes you can be right with your ego, but I rather the relationship win than me personally being right, maybe. Watch your words. Name calling is memory, hard to erase. So watch, don't be calling people names. In an adult relationship, you really shouldn't be calling people names. Okay. Understand this. They can't make you happy. You got to make yourself happy. It's okay to lose an argument. Relax, chill, let your love win. Okay. So let's see what's coming in love for Scorpio. All right. All right. This is for Scorpio. What's coming in love for Scorpio? What's coming in love for Scorpio? What is coming in love for Scorpio? Yeah, sweet names is good. Yeah. Yeah. What's coming in love for Scorpio? Okay, Scorpio. A lot of you Scorpions may be in hermit mode. You may be working on your self healing. You may be working on where you came from and where you're going next. I do feel like a lot of Scorpios, you've been working really hard. You still feel like there's something missing in your life and you're not satisfied. You haven't found the right person to love. You're getting everything in your life balanced, which is important before you begin a new relationship. I think, Scorpio, you are definitely going to try a new relationship. This new relationship could be gifted to you from God. Okay. All right. All right. Give me one quick second. Okay. All right. Sorry about that. Okay. We're going to go to Sagittarius. All right. So what is the love energy in Sagittarius's life? What is the love energy in Sagittarius's life in the month of November? Okay, what is the love energy? What is the love energy for Sagittarius through the month of November? Okay. So for Sagittarius, there could be a storm warning. We are going to go through retrograde, so watch your communication. Some Sagittariuses are going to roll with the dice, going to try somebody new. Some Sagittariuses need to get their legal matters handled before they can begin a new relationship. Sagittarius is headed for a soulmate, a new love coming in. Sagittarius is able to read between the lines. Life is a mystery. All right. Let's see. Let's give some communication advice for the Mercury retrograde with the Heal the Argument deck. Okay. Okay, here we go. Okay, breathe slowly and regulate your nervous system during essential times of communication. Hey, Egyptian famous. Regina's having a hard time getting on this one, but I'll definitely do a live afterwards. Don't turn the situation into something that cannot be fixed. Think carefully about how you respond and how you want to respond. This person you care about so deeply, the person that knows you the most, speak carefully with love. Yeah, it is the other channel. Now is not the time for impulsive behaviors. Be heard appropriately and not act a fool. And be the best human support system you can be. All right, well, let's see what's coming in love for Sagittarius. Oh, okay. For Sagittarius, what's coming in love for Sagittarius in the month of November? What's coming in love for Sagittarius in the month of November? Okay, Sagittarius, I feel like many of you may have left a connection. You started working on yourself, taking a hermit, just taking a break to work on self-healing. Do feel like a lot of you Sagittarius are making better choices now. We have temperance. I feel you're taking your time in selecting your next partner. You're going to look through to see if anybody is lying to you. But I feel like you're going to meet a sincere person that is willing to work on the relationship like you do. And also this person wants a new beginning with you, Sagittarius. All right. All right. We're going to go to Capricorn. All right. Let's get the love energy for Capricorn. All right. What is the love energy for Capricorn in the month of November? Ooh. Okay. For Capricorn, your love energy is you're going to have a secret hookup. Okay. You just want to hook up with this person. You really don't want anything with them emotionally. You don't even want your family to know about this person. You know, you're You claim you're working on healing and your spiritual awareness, but how could you be working on those things? You're still entertaining this player, and they're going to leave you single at the end of the day. So, all right, let's get some love advice on how to communicate during the Mercury retrograde with Heal the Argument. Okay, here we go. Expectations can lead to resentment. Sometimes if we have our expectations are higher than what is reality possible, that's something we might want to check. I speak with sincerity, maintain good eye contact, and use your listening ears. Sometimes there is no solution. It's okay to have differences of opinion, but can we hug it out? I like that one. Be the best human support system. This is the person you care so deeply about, the person that knows you. Speak carefully with love. All right, let's see what's coming towards Capricorn as far as love. Okay. All right, what's coming to Capricorn in love? What's coming to Capricorn in love in the month of November, please? What's coming to Capricorn in love in the month of November? Okay, so for Capricorn, you could be really focusing on your work. You could be starting a group project. I do feel like you're going to stand your ground when it comes to love. I do feel somebody from the past could reach out, offering you some sunshine. I'm not sure if this person's going to be staying. I feel that you're going to be learning a very valuable lesson. You'll have to work on healing. But I feel like this person just, you may leave this person, but this person is just like always lingering in your energy. You've got mental clarity coming to you, Capricorn. All right. All right. We're going to Aquarius, my fellow air sign. Okay. All right. Yep, Mrs. King. All right. Let's see what love energies could possibly be around Aquarius. Love energies around Aquarius at for the month of November. Oh, wow. Oh, Lord. Aquarius, okay, you got romantic feelings for somebody. You could have met this person at a party. Somebody may offer a proposal to you. Or you could just keep this as a new love relationship. You might be meeting your soulmate. Holy camole. All right. So let's see for Aquarius some advice on how to communicate throughout this Mercury retrograde. All right. What is the advice from Heal the Argument? How to speak during the Mercury retrograde? Oh, I like that one. Okay. Being the bigger person is being able to soothe yourself and your partner too. I like that one. I really like. Okay, sometimes being validated is all that's needed. Sometimes when somebody is upset, just validating how they feel will calm them down. Own your response to what triggers you. Apologize and heal the damn thing. Get out of your head and reach deep into your heart and emotions right now. Oh, thank you. And I've got, are you trying to be controlling? You can only control yourself and be accountable and work on yourself. Okay, let's see what the tarot cards say. All right, let's get the tarot cards for Aquarius. Okay, for Aquarius, what's coming in love for Aquarius in the month of November? What's coming in love for Aquarius in the month of November, please? Okay, so for some Aquariuses, you have gotten really strong. I feel some of you Aquarius may have walked away from relationships that weren't going anywhere, trying to make positive changes. You're listening to your intuition. I got some of you Aquariuses are working really hard. A lot of healing here. Okay, I feel like there's an ex in the that's always watching Aquarius. A lot of like your faith is renewed. You're appreciating your family, and only your highest wish will come true. It's like long range plans will be coming through for Aquarius. Oh, after all that healing work, somebody is going to want to be with you because now you are the Empress. All right. All right. Okay. All right. Last, definitely not least, is Pisces. All right. All right. All right. I was keep pulling cards for Aquarius because I thought, but there's probably a new person. Okay, November 4th. Let's get some love energy for Pisces. Okay. Okay, for Aquarius, I feel that there's a lot of heartbreak. You're coming out of a relationship. You could have anxiety, things you need to work your shadow work on, because we definitely don't want to pass this down to our family. I feel like some of you could be single parents really out there struggling with finances right now. I think learning the tarot will, and it did for me, helped you with overcoming your anxiety. Um, Maybe you should cut down on social media. That will help with your anxiety and work more on healing. All right. So let's get some advice for Pisces. If those of you are in a relationship, oh, okay. This is for Pisces. If you are in a relationship, how to speak to one another during the Mercury retrograde, or some advice, some tips that Pisces could need and use. Okay. Okay, for Pisces, you are looking at someone who is not you. They have different coping, communication, and upbringing. Okay. Be the best human support system you can be. This is the person you care deeply about, the person that knows you the most. Speak carefully. Are your unconscious beliefs an illusion? Are you realistic at this moment? Being the bigger person is soothing yourself and your partner too. All right, let's see what is coming in love. All right. Okay. Oh, wow. Okay. Okay. What's coming in love for Pisces in the month of November? What's coming in love for Pisces in the month of November? All right, for Pisces. Hey, Debbie. For Pisces, I feel like some of you guys are kind of like taking a step back, trying to find, trying to get your, figuring out what you need to do, looking at something from a different angle. Okay. I feel for Pisces, a lot of you guys are working on financial recovery. Pisces, you will have the element of choice. I do feel like your money is going to pick up later in November. You're pretty happy that you got on top of your bills. I also feel for some of you Pisces, new love is coming in. All right. Okay, I have to type in some stuff. Probably 11 o'clock, I'll be on the other channel to do reads. And probably do oracles too, because I have an extra day off. So I'll be back on there at 11. Just take a half an hour off to get this video published. I'll be on the other channel at 11 and a half hour. Okay, I want to give a big thank you to everybody that came on the live, and I will be going to the other channel. Oh, thank you so much. Give me a half hour. I'll be on the first channel. Yep. Well, I got my day off, so I figured I'm going to do an all signs and have a little bit of fun. Okay, see you in a half an hour. Bye-bye.